the home for all your Yankees news, updates, live streams, and play-by-plays. This is Max Coverage TV, and this show starts now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another live stream here on Max Coverage TV, the place to be for all your sports wants, news, and needs, and most importantly, live streams here for your Yankees spring training news. If you love the Yankees as much as I do, join this community, smash that subscribe button, ring the notification bell so you know when I go live the next time or when I make a video. If you are in the chat, the pre-live crew is what I like to call you all. Thank you so much for being here. Smash that like button into smithereens, helps me out a ton. And lastly, if you're watching on the replay, drop me some comments down below on today's show, and I'll answer those comments after the show is over. How we feeling, guys? It is Wednesday, halfway through the week. Keep on going, keep on grinding. Today was the first workout for the New York Yankees. Yesterday was, pitchers and catchers reporting, but today they were on the dirt. They were on the grass. They were doing their thing. They were working out. So we have some footage we're going to talk about. As you see with the title, with the thumbnail, our guy Carlos Rodon looked good. I know it's only day one, but that's what we do. We got to hype up the guys when they look good, right? Rodon looked great today. How we all feeling, guys? Let's get the pre-live crew name. We got Savius, we got Stetson, Kid, Raymond in the house, Cadzilla, a.k.a. Kadzilla. Good to see you, my friend. Ken's in the chat. We got Action VJ, Stephen B, Spinning Mantis, John the Beagle Dad. Those are your elite members of the pre-live crew. Thank you so much for being a part of that crew. You guys are the best there is, man. A shout out to everyone. Oh, YouTube actually had a notifications live? Thank you, YouTube. Thank you. It's like they hate me sometimes, man. Let's get to a couple of questions already. We got Cadzilla saying, I wonder if the Tigers will take Stroman for Colt Keith, put him at second base and Jazz back at third. Who knows who's going to take Stroman, bro? It's been the talk of the offseason with Stroman. Who knows? We all know the vesting option is going. That's the main issue with Marcus Stroman, which we saw him report yesterday. And I see it on Twitter. I'm waiting for some confirmation here. But I didn't see him on the mound working out. On these clips that I'm looking at, I didn't see Stroman out there. So that's going to, of course, bring up some more trade talk. But who knows? I don't know if they will trade Colt Keith for Stroman. I have no idea, man. I know I saw, like you said, they lost Alex Cobb for a while. Yep, he's going to be out. They're saying he's going to be pushed back for at least a month, I'm hearing. Good to see you guys. I'm checking in. We got my guy, the Ace Avenue, in the building saying, ladies and gentlemen, Shia, how you doing, my friend? What's up, my guy? Good to see you, bro. Robert's in the chat. Robert's, man, he's a rich man. Robert's rich. He hit on the parlay. Robert keeps letting me know on every single stream. He's like, yeah, I hit on that parlay. Good stuff, Robert. BLK Bolt, what's going on? Jacob Petruzzi, good to see you guys. I hope you're all having a great week so far. It's nice to go on Twitter and there's baseball clips on your feed. It's just nice. It's hot. Down here in Florida, it's starting to get a little hot. So that's when baseball season is here. So let's just touch on Carlos Rodon for a second here. We have a few clips of him, and this is all from Chris Kirshner on X. He's boots on the ground. He's there. He covers the Yankees. But we got a couple of clips. I can't really play the audio because they got music and stuff playing in the background. What's up, Mr. Pete? How you doing, Mr. Pete? Good to see you, bro. Savius, James Brooks Banks in the chat as well. Smash that like, guys. Smash that like. Thank you guys so much. Let's start with Carlos Rodon today. He was looking good on the mound here. This is Rodon versus Alex Jackson. Let's see what he does. It sucks that they were playing music, so I had to mute it because they're going to copyright me because they hate when I play music that I don't own, and I respect that. But let's see what he does against Alex Jackson here. Let's go, Carlos. Ooh, that's a good spot right there. Oh, we got Miss Sydney in the chat. Yeah! How you doing? How are you doing? Good to see you as always. Yeah, so here's Rodon versus Alex Jackson. Ooh. Okay. Alex Jackson saying, okay, I like that, good spot. Another name to be on the lookout for this spring, Alex Jackson. That that backup catcher role is wide open. Oh, a little smack talk there, saying that's a little low. Rodon saying, okay, keep trying me. Let's see. Ooh, yeah. You want to say it low? You want to say keep it low? Look at Alex Jackson getting a swing and a miss, a swing and a miss. That was a nice little AB there for Rodon. So here is Rodon versus Ben Rice. He gets him to swing and miss too. Look at this. Ooh. That's looking nasty, bro. That pitch is looking nasty. I wish I could play the music, man, because they got some bangers they got some bangers out there. So Rodon versus Austin Wells. Dylan says baseball is back, baby. Let's run it back. Revenge. Go Yankees. That's what I'm talking about, Dylan. They said Ben Rice was working out with the catchers today. Yeah. Yep, he was. That's why Ben Rice is there already. So he reported with the catchers. And Aaron Boone did not, rule out Ben Rice as the backup catcher. But they do want to keep his first base versatility there. You see MLB Network ranked Corbin Burns higher than Cole? I did not see that. I'm sure they're just going off last season, Ace, because Cole was hurt, so he missed a lot of time. That's my guess. That was a good pitch right there. That was a nice, looked like a curveball right there. That was a nice little pitch. What's up, Jake Boss? Looking good, man. How you doing, brother? Ooh. It's good at. Ooh, okay. Rodon just shrugged it off like that ain't nothing. So Rodon struck out the side. Strikes out Alex Jackson, Ben Rice, and Austin Wells. That's good stuff, man. I hope he has a good year, and he's starting his camp all pretty strong there. Pete saying, would Cabrera be considered a backup catcher too? No, not Cabrera. Not Oswaldo. He's going to be the utility guy, so I'm assuming he'll be backup first baseman. You already know the talks are right now him platooning third base with DJ Peraza, who's going to win that third base position, but Cabrera's in the mix as well. I say give the backup spot to Ben Rice and let Dominic Smith and DJ back first base. That could be the plan. That could be the plan. No doubt. Let's see. So who's our second catcher? That's a wide open competition right now, Robert. It's wide open. Alex Jackson could be the backup. Ben Rice. They got to figure it out because they're not going to keep three catchers on the the main roster. So Jackson, Rice, who's it going to be? Could be JC Escara. Could be someone that that could be emerging in spring training. What up, Daver? How you doing? Daver, you got to get the cigars ready for the World Series, bro. I'm telling you. Yeah, only two catchers. That's what they're going to do. Ken's saying all the pitchers have cleared medicals. Cousins has a slight forearm strain. Beater has a tight shoulder. Yep. Saw that. So, Cousins, I think he's not even throwing right now. So he's probably not going to be ready until opening day. He might not be even available, Ken. It sucks to see both those guys down already. Beater was a guy that a lot of the front office was excited about, especially after Clay Holmes leaves. I think Beater has a chance to make the bullpen, but hopefully his shoulder is not that much of an issue. Jack in the chat. What's going on, Jack? Good to see you. Here in New York Sports Radio, Anthony in the house. They're talking about Yankees. Who's leading off? Coming down to 3 people: Judge, Jazz, and Volpe. Judge will definitely not be leading off. I'll tell you that much. I have heard Jazz and Dominguez. I haven't really heard much of Volpe, but off default, I would assume Volpe is in the mix as well. But I don't want Jazz leading off. I know he's probably the fastest guy on the roster, but Jazz's bat, I think, is more valuable in the middle of the lineup because he has such pop in that bat. That's me personally. So it's going to be interesting. They say right now, Aaron Boone yesterday said he doesn't know who's going to be leading off. So that's another open competition, as you will, in the spring, is who's going to be taking lead off. What's up, Michael? How you doing? Raymond's saying Rice will be the backup catcher. It wouldn't shock me. It wouldn't shock me. We have a little bit of news. This is from Chris Kirshner as well. Our second-round draft pick who has been invited to spring, had an allergic reaction, was taken to the hospital. He's going to be okay, it seems like, but he's going to be held overnight, so that sucks with him. Not a way to start your season off, right, with an allergic reaction. I wonder what it was from, but hopefully he's going to be okay. Seems like he's going to be fine, but just a little bit of news there with Rezelman. Judge in 34 games, leading off 13 home runs, 25 ribbies, and a 1250 OPS. Yeah, I mean, I remember in 2023 they had to put Judge lead off because they kept walking him. But Judge, I personally would leave him at the 3-hole. But I don't know if they're going to plan on moving him up to second. I think he's just more valuable in the 2 or 3 hole, honestly, Anthony. You want Judge to drive in some runs, not hit solo home runs. When Boone was asked, he answered, "I don't know." Yeah, exactly his quotes. He literally said, "I don't know who's going to be the leadoff guy." They need someone who gets on base, and that would be Luis Ariz. Yep, I know you keep bringing him up. That's your boy. How do you feel about Jazz leading off? Like I said, I'd much rather have him middle of the lineup. Gus, his bat is just, he has a lot of pop, so he could be helping driving runners in. But I wouldn't be opposed to it. I wouldn't be upset if Jazz was leading off. Personally, I just think his bat is more valuable in the middle of the order. Peraza will also be good backup at third. Yeah, Peraza, this could be it for Peraza. He's got to have a strong spring to make this team. And I hope he does. He's out of options, so if he does not make this team, he's either going to be traded or he's not going to be on the Yankees anymore. So, either or. He's out of options. I like Cody Bellinger at second or at the 2-hole with protection from Judge. I like that too. I personally like that too, Action VJ. Like, you can either go Jazz at second or you can go Cody Bellinger. I like Bellinger or Jazz hitting second in this lineup personally. Both of them are lefties, so if you want to flip flop, it doesn't matter. But I like what you said there, Action BJ. Mr. Pete saying Jazz, Bellinger, Judge, Goldschmidt, and Stanton. Well, you would have. So you know how the Yankees like to operate. Aaron Boone likes to operate balance in the lineup. So that would be 2 lefties to starting off things. I don't think they'll go lefty-lefty, personally, Pete. So if they go Jazz leading off, I think maybe they put Judge at the 2-hole and have Bellinger hitting third, maybe. But that's just how Aaron Boone likes to operate. He likes to balance out the bats in the lineup. Uncle Rico in the chat, I need to see more of Brock Selvage and Chase Hampton this spring. Last year was wasted due to injuries. I can't wait to watch either of those guys pitch, bro. I can't wait. I can't wait for spring to start kicking off like the games, bro. I'm so excited. I'd start Peraza at third if we don't get anyone. Cabrera and DJ can ride the bench. It's just going to depend on who's going to have a stronger spring at the end of the day. If Peraza's hitting 200 and Cabrera's hitting 300, they're probably going to go with Cabrera. And by God, if DJ LeMahieu's hitting 350, 320, they're going to go with DJ LeMahieu. I think that's just how it's going to happen. Of course, defense comes into play as well. But right now, they're going to give the first shot to DJ, and then I would assume second shot would go to Cabrera and then Peraza. That's my opinion. I don't think. Jack, max coverage for leadoff. You could do it. I'm too slow, bro. You don't want me leading off, man. You do not want me leading off. Stanton strikes out too much. Bat him fifth. Yeah, well, Stanton was doing great at the 5-hole last year. His numbers were the best when he was hitting fifth in the lineup. I wouldn't be opposed to having Stanton batting fifth again. Kzilla says, or Cadzilla. God, I always call him Cade. I'd go Volpe, Bellinger, Judge, Goldschmidt, Stanton, Jazz, Dominguez, Wells, and Peraza. Volpe, Bellinger, Judge, Goldschmidt. I think if they go, like I said, I think it's either going to be Jazz hitting fourth behind Judge. I mean, I don't mind this lineup at all. But to me, it just seems like they're going to have a lefty backup Judge in the cleanup spot. Or if you just flip-flop Judge and Bellinger, I don't know. But I don't mind that lineup whatsoever. Yankees need to make a trade to get a pure leadoff hitter. Yeah, that's why a lot of fans wanted Arise, because he would hit two birds with one stone. He's not the best defensive guy out there, but he's a true leadoff hitter. That's for damn sure. And one of the best bats in the game. No doubt about it. But right now, they don't know who's going to be the leadoff. James says, trade DJ and Stroman together as a package. No one's going to take that, James. I mean, DJ's making 15 with another 15 million next year. Stroman's making 18.3. So whoever would take that trade on, that's 33.3 million bucks this year in salary. No one would do that with DJ and Stroman. If someone does, then yeah, go for it. Do it. Do it tomorrow. But I don't. No one's going to do that. Chet says Dominguez, Bellinger, Judge, Wells, Giancarlo, Jazz, Goldschmidt, Volpe, and Peraza. That's not too bad. I think Wells won't be cleaning up this year unless injuries happen, because that's kind of why he was put in that 4-hole last year. But I would probably, with your lineup, I would probably flip-flop Jazz and Wells. I'd put Jazz cleaning up. Wells would be batting sixth. I like your lineup though. I'm not crapping on it, man. But I think Jazz in the middle of the order, like the 4 or 5 hole, that's where I would like to see Jazz. Anthony says I like Volpe in the 9 hole and Jazz 6. Volpe, I've been on the record. I think he's going to be better at the bottom of the order, like you say, Anthony. 7, 8, or 9. Put him down there. He does better. Last year with the numbers, he did better in the 7 hole. So I like him in the bottom of the order as well. Regardless of if DJ can hit or not, you could have gotten more range out of a statue playing the field than DJ. Let's see his lateral range this spring. That is a huge concern, Uncle Rico. You're right, man. You're right. 1,000%. I'm not looking to. It's not comfortable with DJ LeMahieu as our starting third baseman. It really is not. Ken says, how many double plays do the Yankees hit into this season? Hopefully not too many. Hopefully not as much as last year. What's up, Ronald? How you doing? Robert says, I'm saying this now. Nobody better say nothing about Stanton this year except his base running. In my book, Stanton gets a free pass because he is our playoff star. Yeah, Robert, I mean, I said it too, bro. Some of his at-bats are going to be tough to watch. That's just how Stanton is sometimes. He looks like he's swinging an oar up there at times. But like you say, he turns it up in the postseason. When the lights shine the brightest, he's there. So I guess asking for bunting drills this spring is asking for too much, and I lost art. These guys better be working on some bunts. I mean, they're more athletic this year. These guys are more athletic this year, no doubt about it. This whole lineup is more athletic. So here's, like we were talking about earlier with Ben Rice. Here's Brian Hoke reporting Ben Rice is working out with the catching group during the camp and is in the backup catcher mix. Aaron Boone said they also want to keep his first base flexibility in play. I mean, it's not a bad thing that your catcher can play first base as well. So I mean, I personally think Ben Rice's spot on this roster is going to be. I think it's safe. I'd kind of be shocked if he wasn't on the main roster heading into opening day. Bro, Action VJ, you know it's true, man. Sometimes when Stanton's up there at the plate, he looks like he's swinging a boat oar. Anthony says, we still have a lot of question in this lineup. Basically, we know about Judge, but everyone else, I just hope this lineup is capable of getting us where we need to go. The pitching is great. You're not wrong, Anthony. At the end of the day, I mean, look at it. You got Jason Dominguez in his first season as a everyday player. Stanton, he's always a question mark because the health is always an issue with Stanton. It's a matter of when he's going to get hurt, not if at this point in his career. It just seems like every single year Stanton is going down, sadly. And then you have Volpe. Is he going to make a leap forward? Is he going to, this third year in the league, is he going to make a step forward with Volpe? Goldschmidt, he's 37 years old, coming off a down year for him, but the second half of that year, and he played pretty well. So are we going to get the Goldschmidt from the first half of last season or the second half? Bellinger, I have a lot of hope for Bellinger. I think he's going to do great defensively, athleticism. He's there. So I'm really excited for Bellinger. You're right, though. There's a lot of question marks in this lineup, man. On paper, they all look good, but it's how they play on the diamond, man. I will give Stanton the month of April before I complain about him swinging that crap 2 miles off the plate. Well, Uncle Rico, I know for a fact you are going to be complaining about Stanton. Watching the games with you, bro. I know. Torres was a postseason star. Yankees still booked him. Yeah, the writing was on the wall with Torres, though. His defense sucked. So, if our DH spot was open, maybe Gleyber Torres would still be on this team, but his defense is such a liability. He had to go. Yeah, Torres' contract was up, exactly. They should be practicing base running skills, hit and run, stealing, sliding, bunting, getting hit by a freaking pitch, too. Damn, Jack. I'm sure they're all, I mean, not yet. The position players aren't reporting until the 16th. So right now, it's pretty much the pitchers doing some work, but they better be doing all that stuff, Jack. I'm with you. Arthas in the chat, yeah, but Stanton hits rockets, boat or not. I agree. I know, Arthas. But some of these, some of these at-bats when there's a guy on second and third, 2 outs, and you see him go up there and swing and miss, we're all going to be frustrated at the time. But Stanton crushes the ball, and he comes up in the biggest spots in the postseason. So injuries is going to have to stay low. Yeah, we're already dealing with injuries, so that kind of sucks. I love Giancarlo, but when he goes bad, he looks like he's swatting flies the way he swings. Exactly. Yeah. I'm not talking crap about Stanton. It's just that's just his game. That's just his game now. What's up, Herbert? How you doing, buddy? So is the next year's plan to go after Tucker and move Bellinger to first? Mr. Pete, I would assume they would be all in on Tucker. And if they don't, they still have Spencer Jones in the farm. And if we get Kyle Tucker, then I think that could lead to Spencer Jones being traded. I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. I would go all in on Kyle Tucker, man, personally. He's already a proven player in this league. You know what you get with Kyle Tucker, and he'll be 28 in the market next year, so he's still pretty young. I would go all in on Tucker. And if that does happen, then Bellinger definitely could play first base. He's already came out and said he's willing to play anywhere this season. He said, put me in left, center, right. When Judge needs a day off from the field, I'll play right field, first base. That's the kind of player that Bellinger is. He wants to be a New York Yankee, and I would assume he wouldn't mind playing first base next year. That's why Goldschmidt's only on a 1-year deal, because if push comes to shove, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is also a free agent next season. Not saying the Yankees are going to go sign him, because you already know the history with Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and the Yankees. But if push comes to shove, you could move Cody Bellinger to first base. He's on a player option next year. I'm assuming he'll pick up the player option and be back next year with us. But Ambio in the chat, Dominguez, Jazz, Judge, Stanton, Bellinger, Goldschmidt, Wells, Volpe, and whoever's playing third base. I'm not too upset with this lineup, honestly. You could flip-flop Bellinger and Stanton, but I don't mind this lineup at all. I like this lineup a lot, actually, Ambio. This last postseason, Stanton redeemed himself in my eyes. I can't slander him. I'll just look the other way if he whiffs. I said the same thing, Arthur. I said after this postseason, Stanton, he gets a free pass. I mean, the guy just shows up in the postseason. That's all. I mean, we all want Stanton to do well throughout the whole year, but as long as he's showing up in the postseason, I'll take it. Stanton's that guy, man. Fundamentals are what killed us in the World Series. Let's hope they focus on that. They better be focusing on fundamentals. Ani in the chat. What's up, Ani? First game I'm betting we complain about Stanton. All right, Ani, I already know that. I already know people will be complaining about Stanton on opening day. I already know. You already know that too, man. Kyle Tucker is only a one-year rental. Yeah, he's a free agent after this year. Ron in the chat, I learned to not worry about regular season getting injured because he becomes clutch in the biggest moments. That's what I'm saying. And he's a DH at the end of the day. It would suck. The lineup would look completely different without Stanton. It always does. Because remember what happened last season. He went down. Who was our cleanup guy? It was a black hole. And then Wells went to that role, and he was doing pretty good. And then he kind of dropped off. But the lineup's completely different when Stanton is not in the lineup. Hopefully he can stay as healthy as he can. Did Bregman sign yet? No, he has not. Bregman is still a free agent. Haven't heard any updates on Bregman. It's kind of crazy to see him still out there. I agree, Ambio. I think Judge needs to remain hitting third as well. I'm with you on that. Victor in the chat, I heard a rumor Stroman to the Tigers. Is it true? It's just a rumor, Victor. It's not true. Stroman's still on the Yankees as of today. He's reported to camp, but I did see on Twitter that he wasn't out there working out today. So I've already said, I think Stroman, there's no way he's going to be on the opening day roster. I think he's going to be moved, but at least for now, he's on the Yankees. We need a little bit more from Volpe. I think this year, like I said, if he hits around 260, 270, just raise that on-base percentage. Raise that on-base percentage up to about 340, 350, I would love. But that on-base percentage from Volpe needs to go up. Can't get mad at Stanton for not running because dude needs to preserve his health. Yeah, that's the one thing about Stanton, though, that he cannot run the bases whatsoever, man. I doubt we get any of Vladdy, Tucker, or Murakami. I will say out of the three that Tucker would be the best. Out of the three names right there, I think Tucker is the most, the highest percentage that we land anyone out of those three. Murakami, just seems like at this point the writing's on the wall. He's going to be a Dodger. Max Muncy's a free agent after this year, so Murakami, they could sign him, play him at third base. He's better at first, and Vladdy, we already know the history of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. I don't think he'll be a Yankee. I wouldn't be opposed to it, though. I would love Vladimir Guerrero Jr. here. We will never live down that top of the fifth. Yeah, we're past that, Robert. It's a new season, new us. Stanton went down after he was at home plate admiring a laser shot that did not go out. He had to go 0 to 60 in 2 seconds to make second base, and he pulled his buttocks. Missed the next 2 months. Yeah, I know, Rico. I remember that when it happened. We all thought it was a home run. I made the call like it was a home run. You know how I mess up sometimes. But yeah. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Hopefully he can stay as healthy as he can. But you already know it's a part of his game, it seems like, at this point. Yeah, Rodon was looking good today. He struck out the side in order. Just as good as you can be. Yeah, he's coming in hot today. I feel you. I'm with you, though, MJR. I know it's just spring training, though, but yeah. It's good. It's good news it's good to see Rodon looking good so far. And I'll share a clip of Gerrit Cole here in a second. He was talking to the media today. He didn't pull his arse. If the Cubs sign Bregman, should Cashman call about Nico Horner? I mean, it wouldn't be a bad idea. Why not? Pick up the phone. Just go fishing a little bit, right? See about Nico Horner. I would do it. The Rodon slander is unnecessary. Ambio saying, fans complaining about Stanton. At least we don't have Anthony Rendon. My God, man. You ain't lying about that. I know, I'm sure a lot of you have seen the update with Anthony Rendon. He's having hip surgery. He's going to be out they don't even know when the hell he's going to be back. I don't think he will be back. But, man, talk about, I shared it on my Twitter. I said probably the top 3 worst contracts in MLB history. Probably top 3. If you off the top of my head, Anthony Rendon, that contract's atrocious. God. The ace. Do what he does the very, very best, everybody. And that is walking in here and popping confetti all over the place. Let's go. And let me know who gets that, because, StreamYard doesn't tell me who gets the memberships anymore. StreamYard hates us. But thank you so much, Ace. You are the man. You are the man. Thank you, bro. Bro, did you see Judge? Granted, Game 5, Judge did hit a home run. I think he had 2 walks. I mean, he was balling in Game 5, but yeah, we all choked at the end of the day. Chen, do what he does the very best, and that's going back to back with the ace and popping confetti all over the place. We got Greg Romeo on the squad now. And who got Ken's? Paulie? Thank you so much, Ken. You are the man. You are the man. Thank y'all so much, guys. JT, would you give up Clark Schmidt for Nico Horner? Woo. I would. I think that's a hot take, but I probably would give up Clark Schmidt for... I don't know, man. It just depends. If you give up Clark Schmidt, then we have to keep Stroman. You know what I'm saying? Oh, what is going on right now? We got my guy, the A's, doing it again. Popping confetti all over the place. And my other homeboy, Patrick Franks. Back to back with him. Let's go, baby. Y'all are the men. Y'all are the men. Thank y'all, popping confetti. Y'all are the best. Thank you guys so much for the support, man. Benjamin got it. Yeah, Patrick popping confetti all over the place. Let's go, man. Thank you guys so much. Is DJ on the bad contract list? I wouldn't put him on the bottom 3. I wouldn't put him as bottom 3 all time. But Rendon, he's up there, man. He is up there. You got something out of DJ from that contract, right? Rendon gave you nothing. I mean, he's barely even been on the field. Ace is going crazy. He's doing it one more time. We're going to have to reload the confetti cannon because of how much confetti's all over the place. Ace, thank you so much. David Cohen says, thanks for whoever gave me the free membership. Thank you, David. What's up, man? And my guy, Ken, what is going on? It's like we back calling the games already, baby. We got memberships going back to back like Drake did Meek Mill. Don't bring up Kendrick Lamar, man. But thank you guys so much. Adrian got the last. Let's go, Adrian. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate all of y'all for the support, man. It is a gift in war. It's going to make me lose my voice. It's going to make me lose my freaking voice. Oh, my Lord. Patrick Franks doing it again. Dropping some memberships. And remember, if you are a member of the prize wheel, you're eligible for the giveaways each and every single month here at the end of the month. Sweet Baby Jesus got one. Who got Patrick Franks? Thank you so much, man. Gosh, you're the man. We are the mother trucking Yankees. Oh! The ace. Dropping a $2 dono says wop, 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 dot F them up. Wop, 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 wop. I'm going to do my stuff. Oh, come on, Ace. Thank you, bro. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. You are the man, Ace. Terry says Davis. Oh, yeah, Chris Davis with Baltimore is the worst contract ever. Yeah, that's definitely up there. It's definitely up there, Terry. You're not wrong. Davis says, Max, do you think we go in-house for third base or do we acquire somebody? Please tell me we acquire somebody. As I sit here, David, February 12th, I think we go in-house for third base. I think we go in-house. I don't know how we do that. I would personally go out and get somebody if it was me, but it just seems like that's the plan. I mean, we saw Boone talk about DJ yesterday, saying that he's fully healthy and he believes in DJ LeMahieu still. I don't know how, but maybe he's just blowing smoke up our arse. But yeah, right now as we speak, David, I think we're going to go in-house, man, have an open competition at spring for third. Erica in the chat. Good to see you, Erica. You didn't like the halftime show? I didn't mind the halftime show. I think it was pretty good. Bobby Bonilla. Yeah, that's true. That's up there too. Yeah, the confetti cannon is getting reloaded right now. The confetti cannon is getting reloaded. All right, so let's bring up what Gerrit Cole said. Brian Hope shared a video on his page about Gerrit Cole, and he was basically going over how he's feeling during his offseason training and stuff like that. So let's see what the ace of the Yankees has to say. And let me bring up some audio so you guys can hear it.
Yeah, so we built off the return to play protocol that we had during the summer last year, and then obviously with more time in the off season, we just have taken less risk along the way. There's just more time, so it's not quite. I think what we did during the season was maximum efficiency, and but with that comes a certain amount of risk that we were able to handle, and obviously perform well through that. But with the off season having more time, we just added an extra week here or an extra week there. I did start earlier than I have in the last couple years, maybe more akin to like some of the earlier years in my career where I was still building the domain and trying to build the skill. I've already faced hitters already, and I'm facing hitters again tomorrow. So in that regard, in a really good spot comparative to years past, and probably slightly ahead of where we were last year.
That's good news. That's good news that he's already past where he was last season in his ramp up. So that's really good news with Gerrit Cole. The audio was trash on that video, but yeah, I think Gerrit Cole's gonna be back to what Gerrit Cole was in 2023. We might see a Cy Young Award winner once again with Gerrit Cole. Book it. Can we make a Rendon move with DJ? Just get him out. They believe in DJ. They believe in him. I don't know why, but yeah. Uncle Rico says, hopefully Cole's offseason workout included covering first. Oh, my Lord. Including covering first base on ground balls to the right side. Oh, Uncle Rico. Uncle Rico. That's
got him!
That's a good one. That's a good one. And you're not wrong. Hopefully he has been working on that. Hopefully. Man. Ken Solar in the chat, they say they believe in him to set him up for a trade. Hopefully it works. Hopefully it works, bro. I mean, I don't feel comfortable with DJ LeMahieu as our starting third baseman. Hopefully Judge bought a bigger glove. Oh, come on, guys. Look at this guy. Speaking of someone that's new to the organization, he walked in yesterday with a full-on beard, but today he's nice and clean cut. First time in 6 years, Devin Williams looking fresh. Looking ready to go. He's on a mission to hold down the best closing spot there is. Devin Williams. God, I can't wait to watch this guy play. Luis Rojas sending Stanton was a bad idea. Yeah. He's done that a lot. Yeah, I know, Arthas. He's not going anywhere. I know. It just seems like he's not. We might see him go somewhere next offseason. But bring his beard back. That's Devin Williams, man. The arrival of the Airbender. Look at him, man. He's looking good. He looks like he's gonna close down shop. Give me 44. Let's get 42 closes or saves this year. 42 saves for Devin Williams. That might be a little low, but that's where I'm going. That's where I'm going with. Yeah, that's Devin Williams. God, I hate that stupid shaving rule. Yeah, it's definitely it's kind of annoying, honestly, but maybe one day they'll drop it. Maybe one day. Thank you, Jack. I appreciate you guys. Smash that like button. Subscribe if you are new. Hanging out for the first time here. Let's see. Trying to find this clip out. Nothing really crazy. But our new guy in town, Max Fried. The new kid on the block. Let's go, man. Maybe that's the reason Verdugo hit like DJ last year. He lost his beard. Well, he lost his swing too. I mean, him and DJ LeMahieu share the same bat speed almost. So, but one guy's 35 and one guy was 27 years old. So, look at Max Fried, man. This guy's gonna be a stud. This guy's gonna be a beast in our rotation. Verdugo's still a free agent. He's still out there on the market. Cruise control in the house. Hey, boss, out of work and doing errands. Hope all is well. It's great, man. I'm glad you're off work. Hopefully you don't have to run too much errands. But thanks for popping in, Cruz. Luis Rojas needs to... What? Ketzel. Ron saying, thank God Clay Holmes is no longer on the Yankees. Yeah, he's on the Mets, too. It's going to be so weird to see Clay Holmes as a starter. They're saying the Mets wanted to sign Clay Holmes to be a starter in their rotation. So it's going to be very, very weird to see that. But I don't think it's going to end well whatsoever. Imagine Ruth, DiMaggio, Mantle, Jeter with a beard. Yeah, I definitely couldn't see it either. Oh, cruise control shopping for Valentine's Day. Okay. Yep, 2 days away. Valentine's Day is almost here, ladies and gentlemen. It's already almost here. Arthas, I mean, Bregman is a free agent, so not surprised. Yeah. Well, I'm shocked that Alex Bregman is still a free agent. I'm shocked. I can't believe it. Can't believe it whatsoever. Oh, Miss Cindy's popping in. I hear her downstairs walking around trying to sneak up on us. Said, what did you get the hand of love? I'm not telling you. You better not open this closet either. So I hid all her gifts in the closet over here in the streaming room. So she better not open that closet. Madeline, maybe he had the push broom mustache. Yeah. That's his look, though. I couldn't imagine Mattingly with a full beard. It was just a stash. Yankees will have a good season. Even with DJ, we have too many horses not to be good. Them horses going to run. Horses don't stop. They keep going. You better not lose your life in it. Don't think, oh. What you know about Young Thug, guys? But, yeah, Harry, I'm with you. I saw someone in my Discord. I don't know their username on YouTube. But he knows who I'm talking about. He said on Discord, and I quote, The Yankees are a 75-win team with DJ LeMahieu in the lineup. I said, are you? No. I don't, even with DJ LeMahieu in the starting lineup, the Yankees are a 95-win team. Period. It would be a black hole on third base, but this team, like Terry said, this team is surrounded by good players. The pitching is phenomenal. The bullpen is elite. This man said the Yankees are a 75-win team on my Discord. And if you're not in the Discord, what are you waiting for? This is not a plug. It's free. Link down below in the description. Get in there. Get in there. That's where the cool kids hang out. I'm single. Love day has zero value for me. Oh, it's okay, Arthas. That means you just have more money in your pockets, baby. More money for Arthas. Boris, false promises, doing it. Yep. College basketball or college baseball starts on Valentine's Day for the love of baseball. Yeah, that's going to be nice. Ken Solar, let me ask you, because I'm not really in tune with college baseball as much as I should be. Who is a player to watch for this year in college? For college baseball. They won 94 games last year with DJ LeMahieu and Verdugo in that lineup. Yeah, exactly, Rico. Exactly. What's up, John? John's in the house. I mean, anything's better than 75. There's no way they win 75 games. Like, the Yankees, they're always above 500. Like, there's no way we're going to miss the playoffs. I'm guaranteeing a playoff berth. Guarantee. And if it doesn't happen, then I'm going to go back. I'm going to mark this video, clip it, and put a freaking clown suit on if we don't make the playoffs. You hear me? I'll do it. No matter how many times I start my franchise in MLB The Show, my first move is always DFA. My first move was trading Juan Soto because I jumped back on MLB The Show 24 and I didn't update the rosters, but I started a franchise. First thing I did was trade Juan Soto. First thing I did. Second thing I did was I traded DJ LeMahieu for Jazz. I had to give up Peraza. Just get this. On MLB The Show, the game, DJ LeMahieu and Peraza for Jazz. That's all it took. I'm taking that in a heartbeat. What? Yeah, there's no way in God's green earth, John, that they're going to only win 75 games. I'm with you. Robert in the chat says DJ will surprise you and Stanton will also. Like I said, Stanton, I'm not going to sit here and hate on Stanton. He got the free pass. He's been incredible in the postseason. But there is going to be times, some at-bats that we're all going to be frustrated, and that's okay. But yeah, I mean, I hope DJ will surprise me. Hi. Jay Snow in the house. We also had two of the best hitters. Yeah, that's true. The hand of love.
Oh, I can see the new.
Yeah, the new. Oh, see the new watch I just got her? Look at her flaunting the new watch.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was her birthday gift, everybody.
Yeah.
Had the night.
That's my Valentine's Day.
Oh, you better close the closet. Okay, you know what? Simba, go in there and rip it up.
Hey! Is it something rippable?
Nope.
Is it small?
Nope.
It's big?
Yeah.
Stop. He wants to go to the
DJ needs a smaller bat, ladder bat, go to the right. Yeah, his bat speed is one of the worst in baseball. Nationally, not sure. University of Arizona, Mason Russell, left-handed pitcher, freshman. The scouts will be watching. Okay. I got to add him to the list. So Mason Russell is a name in college to watch out for. John says, happy belated birthday. The Yankees are trading Stroman to the Tigers for Gleyber. Oh, my gosh. I'm trying to see. We didn't miss any. We didn't miss any news. Yeah, I'm just checking. Make sure we did not miss any news. We have not. Patrick says Jace La Violette, Texas A&M. Okay. Did I mispronounce his last name? I probably did, but It's like the hand from Adam's family. That's why we call it the hand of doom, Jay Snow, or the hand of love. That's where we got the idea from. I got to make her a new emoji this year, though. I got to make her some new emojis. The pitching is so good. The offense just needs to put up 4 to 5 runs. We should win 95 to 97 games. I'm with you, Anthony. I think the pitching is one of the best in baseball. You know, if you look at the rotation / the bullpen, I think the Yankees have the best, or they're right up there with the Dodgers for the best pitching in baseball. Definitely the best in the American League. No doubt about it. University of Arizona is a team to watch this year. Preseason is they're at 20. Okay. So did the Yankees get better or worse this year by losing Soto? I think overall they're a better team. I think they're more balanced altogether than they are last year. Last year, like even Luis Severino said it, they pretty much have 2 good hitters, and that's it. I mean, he wasn't lying. But it's all on paper for now. These guys got to put together, during the season. But right now, as we speak, I think they're a better team. They have better pitching. Their bullpen's better. They have a legit closer. Last year, they didn't have a closer. They had Clay Holmes, and he lost his job, and they had to pivot and throw a dart at Luke Weaver, which was magic. But they have a better bullpen this year. They have a better rotation this year. They're more athletic. I think they're a better team, man. What up, Al? Yo, Max Stroman wasn't on the field today. Maybe news is coming. Maybe DJ is included. We were talking about it earlier. I doubt a DJ and Stroman trade in a package will happen because that's a lot of money you would have to take on. But, I mean, maybe we see some Stroman stuff start getting heated up. What happens when injuries hit the rotation? Is this lineup good enough to carry us for stretches? Of course things can change. If someone gets hurt in the rotation, then now we're looking at a different story. But they have some good depth pieces. Not great. Carlos Carrasco, they signed. Right now they still have Stroman. I don't think he'll be on opening day. But Will Warren, we've seen a little bit. I mean, I think this lineup could be good enough to carry us in stretches, personally. If everyone's pretty much healthy in the lineup, I think this lineup could be good enough to carry us in stretches. And it also depends on who gets hurt in the rotation. I don't want to see Cole get hurt again. I was shocked how good this team played with Cole down. What's up, David Elias? 2025 is so much better than 2024. We lost Soto. We gained Fried, Bellinger, Goldschmidt, Williams, and the Martian is up for good. Yeah. And we gained Fernando Cruz, a strikeout machine. The thing with the Yankees is they added so much strikeout guys in this bullpen. It's night and day how better this bullpen is going to be next year or this upcoming year. More strikeout guys. Devin Williams, one of the best strikeout guys in the league. Fernando Cruz, 34% strikeout rate for him. You add back Jonathan Loaiza if he can stay healthy. For God's sakes. I mean, the guy's always hurt, but he's a good arm. If he's healthy, he's a good arm. I love what we did this offseason. It's still, like I keep saying, we have a dark hole on third base. We all know it. We've been saying it pretty much all season or all off season. But at the end of the day, all the moves put together, this team is better in my eyes. Yeah, they definitely can make the World Series again. They should make the World Series again. This team is the best in the American League by far. I think it's the Yankees in the American League, and then everybody else is like right here, honestly. The Orioles got worse. The Red Sox, they got better. I think the Red Sox are going to be better this year. They might be a playoff team. I think the Rangers are going to be better. The Astros, I think they got worse, especially if they don't re-sign Bregman. That team is worse. Tigers got better, but the Yankees always do well against the AL Central. So the Royals, Tigers, Guardians got worse. I mean, the American League, the Yankees they're top notch compared to all those guys. Max, remember what was it? WW also has a lefty in the bullpen with 0 runs given in 33 innings. Oh, yeah, I know. I think you say we also had a left. Yeah, I know. That was a head scratching move, bro. Head scratching move. Yeah, Royals got better. I agree with you. We avoided a 15-year commitment and gained more flexibility. This is the best outcome. Yeah, Dave. I mean, it sucks to see Soto go. Soto's better than all these guys. Like, I'm not saying that Soto's a irreplaceable player, but we did our damnedest to get better. The pivot was good off of Soto. It could be a blessing in disguise, man, but only time will tell with the Soto stuff. Terry says, Max, I agree. We are a better team overall. Been a Yankee fan a long time. Remember crying my eyes out when Thurman died. Yeah, I'm reading my book right now, Terry, and I was actually the last chapter I read was about Thurman Munson, so I couldn't. That's a story. That's an insane story. I wasn't alive back then, but reading that chapter, I couldn't. I mean, it hit me too, honestly. How the hell can Holmes start? He constantly throws through. That's what I'm saying. I don't know how Clay Holmes is going to be a star in this league, man. I can't wait to watch it though. It's going to be fun to watch. And I hope he does well. I'm not going to talk crap about Holmes. I don't think it's going to work out well though, personally, but you want to say the pitching is better, okay, but there's no way this lineup is better without Soto. I'm saying this team, they're saying the team is better overall, Jay Snow. Do you think this team is better than last year? Bellinger and a 37-year-old declining Goldie are better than Soto. Dominguez would have been up if Soto was here anyway. I mean, no one's better than Soto. Like I say, no one's better than Soto. Soto's a beast. He's a phenomenal player. He's one of the best players in this generation. I'm not knocking that. I'm just saying they're doing things to get this team better. Vegas has the odds, so they got the Dodgers, Yankees, Mets, and Phillies at the top 4. Even with the moves the Mets have made, I don't think the Mets are. I think the Braves are better than the Mets still. The team overall is completely improved. We lost 1 bat, we gained 3, and 1 ace and a closer. Yeah, this team's better, way better in my opinion. We got 4 lefties in camp. The bullpen is stacked. Rotation is great. We don't need to score 10 runs, but this lineup is good enough and can get better with a productive third baseman. Yeah, like the bullpen is by far just night and day better than last year. Like, there's no doubt about it. It's impossible to replace a Juan Soto. It is. But this team has done a great job in pivoting off that. I have a feeling Volpe, Wells, and Dominguez will have all a breakout year. If that happens, John, this team could be good enough to win the World Series. If all 3 of those guys go off, I think that team could be a World Series championship team. Yeah, Braves and Phillies, I agree. I think they're better than Mets too. Asking a ton for Soto to duplicate his stats from last year, especially without Judge hitting behind him and not playing for a contract. I mean, honestly, guys, do you think this? I think this team is better defensively too. You know, Soto's a phenomenal player. He's not the best fielder out there. Thank you, Steve, for being in here. But Bellinger is an upgrade defensively than Soto is, by far. And now you take less strain on Judge. You move him back to right field. Bellinger is manning center field for now. I say put Dominguez there, but this lineup, this defense is going to be better. Jazz at second base compared to Gleyber Torres. Anyone you put in at second base is an upgrade from Gleyber Torres. And then Rizzo, he gave us nothing. His last couple years here, he's gave us nothing. Anything is better than Rizzo, too. Goldschmidt, a multi-Gold Glove winner, who I still think that bat is in there. I know he's 37, but I still think Goldschmidt, it doesn't matter. He's going to be a way better bat than Rizzo is. Way better bat. What's up, Mo Money, Mo Problems? How you doing, man? Griffin's in the chat. Dominguez could be a good sequel to Failure to Launch in the end direct to Netflix. I mean, I hope he doesn't fail. If Dominguez fails, then I think we are in trouble. I mean, that's a very important piece. We have been handicapped for years signing Soto financially. Now we can make moves to fill holes. Yeah, and this team is looking years down the line. I know. Of course, you got to think about this year first. I get that, but they are thinking long term. They're all thinking some years down the line. You can't tell me they're not thinking about next year, off season, with Kyle Tucker, with Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That's why they signed Goldschmidt to a 1-year contract. That's why, even if Bellinger does opt in, which I think he will, you have him in the outfield still, or you can move him to first base. Devin Williams said he's already open to having an extension here. Like, that's big time. If Devin Williams doesn't even have to reach free agency and you lock down Devin Williams, we have a closer for the foreseeable future. Like, I think that's one of the most important things to happen this year is let's lock down Devin Williams. Especially if he starts and showing us what he can do, and I think he's a flat-out beast. Lock him down. Do not let him test the market. Yeah, I know, Mo Money. I'm with you. This TikTok on Stroman being gone. He reported, but he's not out there practicing, supposedly. No production from left, first, second, and third before Jazz, and they still made the World Series. Yeah, I mean, 2 people carried this team last year. 2 people did, Judge and Soto. Offensively. That's why I think this year is more well-rounded. Yeah, Rizzo's done. It sucks because I like Rizzo. Especially when Rizzo was with the Cubs, I liked Rizzo a lot. And I was hyped when he signed here. I was super hyped out. But he's done, man. Yeah, the Yankees are working the farm. I mean, they had in the trades that we made, like the Bellinger trade and the Devin Williams trade, Fernando Cruz trade, we didn't have to give up big names to our farm either. I love Rizzo. Yeah, he's not the same at all. I have a strong feeling the Stroman-Cashman relationship is severely stained. I think so, too. I mean, I couldn't imagine being an employer or an employee somewhere and your boss, you just hear rumors all off season, your boss is trying to trade you or, trying to transfer you to another department or something like that. It would be awkward. I don't blame Stroman for feeling some type of way. I mean, it's going to be Griffin. It's going to be interesting to see if Rizzo is going to sign somewhere. He's getting $6 million from us, so it would be a cheap deal. I would assume he'll accept a $2 million contract for somewhere. Yeah, I know. Jay Snow, Dominguez. If he doesn't do well, then that's when we might have a little issue because we don't have a. Who's going to be the plan B if Dominguez fails? I hope it's not Trent Grisham. So I hope for his sake and for the team's sake that he does really well. But I do think he has a long leash. I do think Dominguez deserves a long leash, just kind of how Volpe had. Jones isn't ready yet. Spencer Jones is not ready. Yeah, maybe Steven, but I don't think he'll be ready. Yeah, Everson Pereira will be plan B, yeah. It's gonna be interesting. I hope he does well, though. I believe he will. I have a lot of faith in Dominguez. Jesus, Castillo, I'd rather have Lizzo at first base than Rizzo. Jesus. Ronaldo, Jose Hernandez, a name to follow in the Yankees farm. Yeah, dude, I touched on it when we signed him. Dude can rake. He hit 311 in AAA last year. That's a name that could be a sneaky ad that we added last second before camp started. Also, we touched on it earlier. The lefties, Tim Hill's the only lefty in this opening day roster, but the Yankees have been adding And here's the full non-roster invitee list as we are, 9 days away until their first game. So now we have Brandon Librant, Tyler Madzik, Javian Sandridge. So we had 3 lefties that's not on the roster that's coming in. One of these guys I would assume would win a spot in this bullpen. I do think we're going to have 2 lefties. Sandridge, he was with the was it the Padres organization last year in AAA? And Ronaldo Hernandez was with the Diamondbacks, so I could have had him flip-flop, but I haven't played it, Ambio. I can't wait for the new MLB. Sandwich. Sandridge. I'm taking one look at the non-rosters because we have been making some moves. They haven't done anything else with the outfielders. So, yeah, Rafael Flores could be a name to watch. The backup catching spot is going to be interesting to monitor. Flores mashes the ball. Hernandez, like I said, he hit 311. They just acquired Alex Jackson from the Reds. He's defensive first, but he's been in the league for a while. He's not great offensively, though. I will say that. He's not good offensively. Padres got Jason Hayward on a minor note. Jason Hayward's put together quite a career, man. My guy, play-by-play with JJ. What's up, brother? You going to be calling any spring training games for your Phillies? We don't have a plan B for the outfield. That's why I hate the wait till trade deadline for a third base because you never know what other problems you're going to have to fill. Yeah, Jason. No, that's why one name that's been tossed around quite a few times this offseason, I should say, is Brendan Donovan because that guy can play the outfield. If push comes to shove, if someone fails or someone gets hurt in the outfield, he could be playing out there as well. But that's just a rumor name. The guy's names have been tossed around like a hot potato at this point. But nice play-by-play. Yeah, I do live in Florida, but it's going to be tough for me to get down there. My job is very busy in March, and also I'll be, covering the games, streaming. I won't be able to call every single game, but I looked at the whole schedule. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to call like 15 spring training games out of I think it's like 30 something. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get down there. They do charge a lot for the games though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like me and Sydney were looking at tickets the other day. It's like $100 for a preseason game or a spring training game. It's ridiculous. Oh, you're going to the parade on Friday? Yeah, you better share some clips from that, dude. You better share some clips for that. Would you do Donovan for Spencer? You talking about Spencer Jones for Brendan Donovan? I personally would. Honestly. I personally would. I know that might be a hot take, but I think Donovan's bat is just that good. And he's a proven player already in this league. And I keep saying, man, prospects. There's a couple of prospects I would like hold on to. Like Dominguez would be a prospect that I would not trade. But prospects are question marks. And Brendan Donovan, that guy he's a super utility player. He has a great bat. I think he batted .280 last year. What up, Jose? I don't think we're going to DFA DJ this year, Jose. Maybe next year. But, oh, you're live streaming it. There you go, dude. I can't wait to watch that. That's expensive for dude. That's what I'm saying, Jason. It's crazy how expensive spring training tickets are. DJ had a nice career as a Yankee, but it might be time to move on. Yeah, I mean, I'm with you. I'm with you, man. It sucks because we all love DJ LeMahieu as Yankee fans. I mean, he's gave us some good years, but injuries happened to him, and he has not been the same player since those injuries. What's up, Argo? How you doing? But yeah, just taking a last look at this non-roster invitees. Brandon's in the chat. Yeah, they already started, Brandon. They started today. Their first workouts were today. I remember third base being easy, but I did have good reflexes. I would assume third base is probably one of the hardest positions to play. Everyone will always remember that home run he hit versus Houston. Oh, my God, dude. Yeah. Heather, what's up? Heather's in the chat. Thank you, guys, man. Hit the like button, guys. Subscribe if you're new, hanging out for more streams, more live streams like this, play-by-plays. Can't wait to start spring training games, man. Next Sunday. Next Sunday is my the first game I think I'm going to be calling because of work. I'll miss the first game versus the Rays, unfortunately. Yeah, Jack, I personally, they're fun to go to. Like I say, I try to go to at least 1 or 2 games a year. But I personally love I like streaming the games with all of you, honestly. I think it's more fun. Yeah, D-Rod usually pops. He hasn't popped in today. He must be busy. Terry's in the chat. Hey, let me ask you, Miss Terry, because I know you're number 24. That's your number. How you feeling about Jason Dominguez wearing number 24? Huh? That's pretty awesome. Devin Williams should be allowed to keep his beard. Yeah, it was funny seeing he had a beard yesterday and he finally shaved it all off today. It's footwork for third base. Gotcha. What's up, Chad? Pablo Reyes in the infield group? I don't know. I mean, out of all the infield people, let's see, second baseman. So he batted 183 and 60 at bats last year, and so he's been bounced around a couple of teams. He was with the Mets and the Red Sox last year. So Pablo Reyes, I don't expect anything from him. Yeah, don't get me wrong. Like, going to the games is fun, like 1 or 2 a year. But the rest, I like to be right here, man, calling the games with all of you. Nice, Terry. Yeah, when that happened, I thought about you. These guys get paid millions of dollars a year. They can deal with shaving their beards for 8 months. Yeah, give me $1 million. I'll shave my beard for forever. After YouTube streaming the Super Bowl, you will see MLB getting those teams without TV deal contracts. Yeah, I think so too. Did YouTube stream the whole Super Bowl for real? I didn't see that. Hair grows pretty quickly. Yeah. It is a pain to keep shaving your beard. I will say that, like, in the, clean cut. It is a pain in the ass, but money. Hey, man, give me $1 million. I'll shave this thing off. I might look hideous, and that's okay. But it's $1 million. I'm about to sign off, guys, for the day. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll be back tomorrow with some more news, some more clips and stuff before I hit the movies and see Brave New World, the new Captain America tomorrow. We're gonna be doing. Me and Sydney are gonna be going to see that movie. But I'll be back tomorrow, man. If anything happens crazy tonight, you already know I'll be back. But until then, it's always love, peace, chicken grease on Max Coverage TV. Thank you guys for being the best co-host there is on YouTube. Couldn't do it without you. I'll see you all on the next live stream. I'm out of here, guys. Peace! And always, go Yankees.